Right, it's something a little bit different, this one. We've been asked to build a garden room in this little space here. It's about 2.5 from garage to fence, and we're going to make it 3.5 deep, which is going to bring us to here. So obviously you can see the land fall off. We've about 700 difference between that land to that land. So in this circumstance, our rod system wouldn't have worked, because you'd have that much rod sticking out the floor, and then I'm worried about lateral movement on it. So we had a few options here. What we could have done, we could have dug down there, we could have put some footings in, we could have built a breeze block wall in a shape like that and built our frame off there. So the garden's quite tight. We would have had to get a digger in. Then we've got the cost of building the wall. We've also got the concrete. We'd have to fill it with hardcore and then make a pad, or we could have built a perimeter wall and put the frame on that. But this is another option we've come up with now. So this rigid pipe there, it's 450 across in the centre. So what we've done, if Jen has a look there, we've dug a large hole. Do you want to just come in here, Jen? So what we've done, we've dug a large hole like that, and you can see there we've cut the pipe, we've cut holes in the bottom. So the aim is for the concrete to go in there, it's going to flow in there, and it's going to completely encase that, and then we're going to fill these pipes to the top with concrete. So we'll have 6 pads for our frame to sit on. We've done the same with each one of them. Jen, do you want to come and have a look in here? We've hit a load of concrete there as well, so we've cut the side off that one, but they're braced. And what we've done there, you can see the laser there, we've lasered them round, so each of them pipes is exactly the same level as the next one. So when we sit our frame on there, it will be sat down on them concrete piles. Well, I suppose they are concrete piles. Obviously that pipe will support the concrete, and obviously the hole around it will also encase the concrete, flow through into the middle and provide us with 6 solid supports for our base. So we're just waiting for concrete to come now. Like I say, we've levelled these off this morning. We've put them timbers in there just to hold them level, just to support them, just while we get the concrete in. And once the concrete's gone off, then we'll be able to build off them. So it's just another option, cost effective as well. I think this pipe, it was £300 for a 6 metre length, so it's definitely more cost effective than if we'd have got in and dug the footings out, got the digger in, couple of ton of earth away, hardcore in and made a pad with concrete on that as well, or built a wall. So it's a cost effective and a quick way of doing it as well, and obviously we're going to have a nice level base there to build off. So this is going to be a bit different. It's going to be some kind of sound studio, I believe, so we're going to do a lot of sound insulating on this as well, and we're also going to be building tight to the perimeters. This one here, we're going to build this wall and we're going to erect it in place then, already pre-clad, but I'm still going to have to leave a little bit of a distance so I can fix my fascia and my curb trim on there as well. It'll be metal clad up to there, and then it'll be cedar. There's a door and a window going in there as well, and that's it basically. So we're just waiting for the concrete to come, and we'll get these filled and levelled off, and then we'll be ready to build off them once it's gone off.
No way it's coming out there.
So we've had the concrete delivered. Obviously, we've backfilled all the muck we took out yesterday. Somebody asked why we were bagging it up and not just getting rid of it in a skip, but it was always going to go back in here. So everything looks a little bit less offensive now and more presentable. You can see we've got 6 piers there. They're full of concrete. We've also got a ring of concrete which is joined to them because we've cut holes at the bottom of the piers. So it's a complete sort of like a concrete pile, as it were, that comes out of the ground. They're all laser level. So what we'll do tomorrow now, you can see the concrete is just, it's dropping under its bit of weight there. So what we'll do tomorrow, when that's gone off sufficiently, we'll get rid of that water and we'll put a little screed on the top just to level them off perfect, and that'll be us good to go. So 6 piles, it's a little 2.5 by 3.5. Obviously the ground, it was nearly 700 out of level here. So like I said before, we could have gone down several routes really, but this was probably the most cost effective and quickest and least messiest way to go about it. All these timber braces will come off when they're sufficiently gone off to carry the weight of it. So that's it. If you want to keep watching us and following us, then you'll see this one come out of the ground, and hopefully it'll get finished before Christmas. The weather's not looking so good, so we'll come tomorrow, I think. We'll knock that off, we'll get a screed on there, and then we'll go on to another job tomorrow. But you can see there now, it's a lot less what, offensive Jen says it looks less offensive now that we've actually filled in the holes, we've got rid of all the muck, and we're ready to go now. So they'll just want to screed in them tomorrow just to bring them up to level, because obviously the weight of the concrete is pushing down, it's compacting itself, so the water's rising to the top. Get rid of that tomorrow and we'll be good to go. Please like, subscribe and follow, and don't forget there's a raffle. There's over £4,000 worth of prizes we're giving away at Christmas. I think there's less than 13 days to go now. There's a link in the description. If you're watching this on Instagram, the link is in my bio, and if you're watching it on Facebook, it's a pinned post at the top. Over £4 grand in prizes, every single penny goes to charity. Please get involved and just buy at least one ticket. Thank you.